Hoo-hoo! Oh man, there's nothing more beautiful than the sight of fresh tilled dirt. Well, of course, unless I'm digging holes in it, metal detecting, but that's not what I'm doing today. I'm in my garden. As you can see, the birds are chirping. I got birds in the birdhouse. All the plants in the greenhouse are looking great. They'll be ready in a couple weeks to get out here. And well, just got done tilling this morning. Now it's time to try. I usually use a 4-foot wide landscape rake to rake up my mounds, rake them into hills. And I found on Amazon, and it's actually really heavy. So hoping the welds hold, and hopefully it'll help me furrow and maybe make most of the rows for me as I just run the tiller up the footpaths. So that either works or I'm gonna be sore. Let's do it. All right, so I'm here in my garden hanging out, and I ordered this right here to perhaps attach to my rototiller. Of course it didn't. It's not supposed to. It's not, you know, normal. So then I thought, well, wait a minute. I bet you I can modify it. So boom, I put it on a metal pole. We've got a handle up here, and I just modified it. I just modified it a little further because I was dragging it, and you can see that row right there up the footpath. It's making my hill for me without having to use the rake at all. It's going to save my wrists. It's going to save my back. It's going to save my arms. But I just added this, was a piece that came with it to help it hook to the transom or whatever it's supposed to. But I had these 3-pound weights under the house, and now I'm just going to add these on one at a time until it's got enough weight to help it hold down on the ground and not float too much, and we'll get this done. Let's go! Oh man, normally I would rake these by hand with a 4-foot rake, landscape rake from the side, up and down each row. 12 100-foot rows, so is that 2,400 feet? I don't know. Anyway, look at this Amazon hack. I had some old weights, plow for your cultivator that didn't work, but I'm able to go slower without tearing up the footpaths. Oh, it's perfect. My rows will be done in an hour. Let's go. Instead of 2 days. Boo! Hanging out at the greenhouse today. Good luck, weeds. Field is ready for planting. I'll get this done in the next few minutes, but the field is all ready. Was at 1,200 feet of 4-foot wide plastic ran, overlapped, and the bricks all laid out. It's not going anywhere. All ready for planting. Woo! All right, time to get a drink of water, that's for sure. Been working since lunch. I think it's like 3 or 4 now. Woo! So let's go. Woo! What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my garden. We're in my greenhouse right now. It's evening time. I just got done watering. This is what I'm doing when I'm not digging. This year's tomato plants, mimosa here. Got some black prince. Oh yeah. And some, black prince right there. And these are some big red ones. We've got some hot peppers. These hot peppers here, and these came from my buddy. And then I've got cucumbers and zucchini and yellow squash and sugar baby watermelons. And then we've got zinnias and cosmos and dill and sunflowers coming up. And more tomatoes and eggplants and more tomatoes down here and more flowers and marigolds and all kinds of stuff. Oh, and carrots in the bucket. Beans are already planted out there. Plastic's done. You can see it outside. Let's go. Check out this thing Jessica got me. Stand and plant. You stab it in. Wait, I might not have done it hard enough, so let's get it. I might have hit a rock. Okay, there we go. We're in. You grab, Jessica's following me with this tray, but you grab one of your zucchini, you drop it down, you don't have to bend over, and you pull this up and out. And come in here, babe. Come on down here. I want to show everyone. Come on. Look at how deep it is. It's all the way down in there, and all you have to do is just give it a little tuck and push. And I'll have to come back and do them all at once, but it'd be so much easier than being bent over. Now we can do these whole rows super fast. Let's go.